Good morning, friends. This is our next lecture for the subject management, and here we are going to see levels of management. One can easily understand there are different levels to achieve common goal of an organization. Namely, very roughly there are three types: top level management, middle level management, and lower level management. And if we further divide that into very minute category, then super top level management, that means board of directors, top level management, upper middle management, lower middle management, then lower level and workforce. Functions of every level of management is different. Very top level management or super top level management, that is board of directors, they are policy makers. The main policies might be include aim of organization, place of organization, the basic infrastructure needed, policy decisions about infrastructure needed, and like policy decisions are taken by board of management. Super top level management may include board of directors as well as executive, managing trustees, managing directors. These board of directors lays down objectives, policies and plans of the organization. Generally, super top level management prepares plan for long-term achievements. Those creates procedure how to achieve long-term goals, policies regarding resources, that is infrastructure, manpower, money, material, etc. Then top level management includes chief executives, managers, presidents, plant managers, etc. They generally mobilize the man force in order to achieve long-term as well as medium-term goals. They controls and coordinates the activities. They are responsible to coordinate between different resources. They are the guiding and directing force for the resources. In true terms, top level and super top level management have much more rights, authorities as well as responsibilities. These are top level or final authorities as many decisions are concerned in an organization. Then comes upper middle level management, managers of different levels, namely production, finance, procurement, production planning and control, R&D, purchase, shop floor, different department heads, different branch managers. These are top, upper level, middle management. These are the draft makers of policies. This draft is to be presented to top level management for their final approval and for necessary changes if any. Also they are bridge, that means the policies and plans of top level managements and super top level management are to be handled by this upper middle management. It coordinates different activities which are planned by top level management. As I said, this upper middle management is a bridge between different resources. So they communicate between middle management, lower middle management to the top management. Coordinating and communication are the main aspects of upper middle management. As top management is meant for long-term plans, this upper middle management prepares a comparatively short-term plan, say 4 to 15 years plan, and they work accordingly. Upper middle management have authorities and responsibility, but limited authority and responsibilities as compared to top management. These workforce must have technologically sound knowledge and more managerial skills in order to handle all the techniques as well as communication and a bridge between top level management, super top level management, as well as lower management and lower middle management. Then comes middle management, all supervisors, then foremen and small branch managers are middle management. Generally, these people execute the plans of upper middle management. Actual execution responsibility lies on their shoulder. Many times they have direct contact with workforce. So communication must be very strong for these persons. The art of communication must be very good with all these middle level management persons. They are responsible for communicating the plans of upper management to the workforce. Also, these workforce, that is middle management, are responsible for making different reports, feedbacks and all other things to upper middle management as well as top level management. These managers are also, supervisors are also responsible for evaluation of performance of workforce, as well as these people are responsible for motivating other persons, that is workforce, in order to achieve a common goal of an organization. Then comes lower management. This lower management includes foreman, shift in charge, inspectors, superintendents. All these workforce comprises lower management. In true sense, these people manages day-to-day routine work of an organization. In that sense, they are planner for short-term activities. Direct supervision of work from the workers is main responsibility